Y'all ain't even peeped that. Y'all ain't even paying attention to how deep that was. That's because if you turn the light off, then you'll know what you was missing because you had the light on. But if the light was never... Hold on, we gonna let them do this thing. This is Salvage Barge, Kilo Delta Kilo... Wait a minute.
Station 23 degrees, 10 decimal, 45 minutes south. 71 degrees, 18 decimal, 41 minutes west. This is Salvage Barge, Kilo Delta Kilo 12, calling on VH channel 16. Over.
Nothing on the AIS.
Nothing.
Keep trying.
Repeat. Stationary vessel in position. 23 degrees, 10 decimal, 45 minutes south. 71 degrees, 18 decimal.
Charlie! It's a rig! I think it's drifting!
Radar says no. It's definitely stationary. Oil rig! This is Salvage Barge Kilo Delta Kilo 12 calling on VH channel 16. Do you require assistance? Over.
DeepSea 15! Shit! It's a Cade Corp rig!
Still no response. No comms, no power.
Maybe they bugged out! Just left instead of dismantling her proper!
Only one way to find out. You see a docking port up ahead. Hold on tight. Here we go. Please let everything be all right. Please let everything be all right.
Hey, yo, that was kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what to expect this game. I had no idea what this was beforehand. I had randomly added it onto my wish list a while ago, and I was like, might as well check it out. Yo, welcome to Stasis Bone Totem. I think that's what it's called. Chapter 1-3 on the waves. That's kind of a lit intro, man. I'm kind of excited. I don't even know how long this game is gonna be. I can't tell if it's short, long. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Like, we really going in blind right now. And did I mention my name is JLW, and thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate y'all, each and every one of y'all.
Okay, we're tied off. Rain may be letting up too.
And the foxhounds are live and sniffing.
Foxhound mapping network connected.
We really think these mapping drones are worth it.
We have to map the whole thing. With the salvage reports, there's no way we do that without drones. And we're borrowing them, Mac, not buying them.
Borrowing has a price too.
Look at it, Mac. If it's empty, this changes everything for us.
Not everything. Sorry. You're right. I'm gonna head into the rig.
Hey, let's sync the QSDs.
Yeah, quantum storage device. I knew that. I won't even ask.
Yeah. I still can't find the spare device though.
Oh, it's on Moses. I needed its battery.
Great. QSD on a toy bear. It'll be passing a seashell barnacles.
He's more than a toy.
Oh, that's a lot of instructions. Yeah, I'm JLW. Thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate each and every one of you, especially those who have clicked the like button, those who have gotten outside of the bushes and decided to make themselves known on the channel. So many names, so many faces, so little time to acknowledge each and every one of you. Okay, use an item by clicking it. Okay, important thing to know is that one of them can break, bend, and crush an item, and the other one can repair or combine the items, and we can switch between the characters. Okay, all right. I think the last time we played a game like this was that Alien game, which we never finished, but I actually had a lot of fun playing that. Let's do some things. Unopened letters. Also, what year is this? Because I'm seeing a lot of cyber cybernetic enhancements, and yet the ship and the barge looked old as hell. Unopened letters.
How are we going to... It's just... never ending.
Well, I tell you how we're gonna pay all this. We're gonna salvage from this boat that's clearly empty, right? What is this? What is this? Okay. Picture frame, family portrait of Mac, Charlie, and Hope.
Hope. I keep waiting, but... Fool's errand. Never hurts any less.
Okay.
We should really get rid of these. But yet...
Sophisticated robotic kid's toy casts a forlorn figure. The patchy fur betrays its age. However, this rare Mr. Kibble's model boasts a legend learning AI on par with modern alternatives. That's cool. So I'm guessing something's happened to their kid. Something sad. A variety of books, knickknacks. Rough Sea have shifted some of Hope's favorite books. Is that it? Are we good? Are we done? All right, let's go outside then. I didn't know if there was medical or stuff we need to pick up. Yeah, we'll see how long it takes us to find the creepy. We're usually really good at that. A salvager wouldn't be caught dead without a power cell recharge station. Okay. I'm here to find some ghost.
Okay, let's see.
Blue sky systems posted. Active. All systems nominal.
Radio check, video check, vitals check.
I hear you. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mm-hmm. Plug suits live. Signal is good. This rig is massive.
It doesn't look scuttled either. There's way too much equipment left behind. That is a long way down.
17.5 meters.
I could make it across that beam.
Nuh-uh, no way. It's too dangerous. I'll find another way across.
Oh, I was gonna keep walking. I'm glad y'all said something because I would have walked my happy ass right across that little narrow thing. I also don't know if there's actual ghosts here. I don't know if this game is supposed to be scary or not. I mean, a barge, middle of the ocean, no crew. That, to me, seems to scream horror, but also maybe it's just a scientific experiment gone wrong, or, you know, big oil. Encrypted handheld device unlocks access to its owner's personal thoughts, messages. I know how a PDA works. Don't tell me how a PDA works. Oh, what the hell? Kurt Dog, Darren Motorman. Looks like another lab is being set up on the Mule. Yesterday's cargo resupply had at least a dozen stasis pods. This morning, I processed a sizable neural cortex vat suspended in jelly. Not gonna lie, it made me hungry. Fava beans. I forwarded the security protocols to Follis. Unfortunately, the asshole still has me by the balls, and he knows it. I thought it was just in my head, but the more I listened, the more convinced I became that it was real. I asked everyone around me if they could hear it too, but they all just looked at me like I was crazy. I'm not crazy. I couldn't shake the feeling that the music was there. It was It was so faint and ethereal, like it was coming from another world. I've never had an experience like this before, and it's really unsettling. I wish someone else could have heard the music too, so I wouldn't feel so alone in this. Investigate and order treatments for cybernetic degradation due to the salt air. Order a mag lift. You know, some other stuff. Maintenance latches. Check for food and film catalogs. There's a lot going on this PDA. I fear that I may not express myself correctly if I try to tell you how much you mean to me. I am working on digging us out of the debt hole that I unwittingly put us in. I can only imagine the shock and disappointment you felt when you found out. I was sure the investment was good, but I recognize now that I have a lot to learn. I fully expect to repay the company and get you out of the debt holding facility in 5 years. That's our future. Here it comes. I have a surefire way of making a ton of cash. I need to pay off a few game debts, and then I can get my system running again. You will always be right here in my heart, no matter where I am. Love, Kurt. The pill pushers told me to start keeping a dream journal, so here it is, the same dream I have every night. I am in a magnificent chapel. Large red and black stained glass windows with emblazoned images of Jesus and Mary are staring back at me. 1,000 voices hum in the background. I look down and have no arms, legs, or torso. My head is part of a seething mass of goop. I scream and the entire mass vibrates, and I start humming the same tune. My lips are forced to move against my will. A human figure enters from the vestibule and tears my tongue from my mouth. I am forced to look at the figure. It speaks. I do not understand its speech. Father Melvin would be proud that 3 years of religious education have finally borne fruit. I just feel like most likely this might be a horrifying experience waiting for us. Something about junk pasta or paste, 4 crates, don't confuse berry for strawberry. Suit gel packs, tube cable, yeah, what else you got? Captain, are there any issues with DS-15 outgoing mail? I've been trying to get a hold of my mother for the last month, and every message I've sent is still marked as pending delivery. I've combed my settings a dozen times. I'm hesitant to push too hard since Kane takes care of my mother as part of my contract, but she's the only reason I put up with this. Literally. Shit work and criminal pay. I spent the last 2 mornings unclogging sewage and scraping more of Kay's sorted experiments out of assorted containers. I think I deserve the right to check up on her. Can you help me out, Cap? For old time's sakes. Bell maintenance keeps tripping up the electrics up here, which is a pain in my ass. Kurt, do this. Kurt, do that. Kurt, fix this. So I'm going to bypass Substation 1 and Substation 4, nuke them both from the system. Of course, that could result in a catastrophic fire, but that would be someone else's problem. No juice for the entire platform means a vacation for Kurt Dog. The dreams have stopped, but the chorus has gotten louder. I can now make out some of the words. Apple trees and pear trees are in blossom. Mist above the winding river float. Quarantine order. As of, somebody doesn't want us to read that. Wallace's drone races are on hiatus, which is bitter news. Worse yet, the quarantine went into effect before the last results, and payouts were distributed. So I'm left twiddling my thumbs, waiting for this whole thing to blow over. I can feel in my gut that I won something. Maybe even one big. And I can't help but wondering if the greedy bugger isn't using the quarantine as a cover to cut me out. That's how I feel every time I play the lottery. And I'm just like, when I wake up, I don't need to check the numbers. I already know that I won. I won something big. And it's just up to me to, you know, go check the numbers at some point. And then I'm wrong. 65 log entries were erased remotely. Cap's wife came up from the mule in a body bag. Please keep me safe in your care, Kane. Help me to feel your presence and know that I am never alone. Protect me from all harm and guide me on my path. May your love and grace surround me always. Okay, I think there was a lot of information in that. I also thought it weird that they were just, I thought, responding to a distress call, but from a barge. Like, that little ass ship ain't helping nobody on this big thing. The best y'all could do is call for the real cops or real boat patrol. How do we release this?
Found the power generator. It's not spinning.
Explains why we didn't pick up any radio chatter. Think we can get it running?
Well, it's locked up, but yeah, looks intact.
Hold on, I'm coming up.
I can do this by myself. I don't need no damn help. I'm a strong, independent man. Are we leaving? Okay, I guess we don't need to be alone. We don't need time apart. We do need some love. Come on out here.
I forget how frighteningly beautiful the ocean is at night.
It's your whole damn job.
Right. Especially during a storm.
Though there be fury on the waves, beneath them, there is none.
Says who?
Whales, aren't you paying attention? This is why we need alone time.
Like this. Wish I had something to pray to. Please, let this all be okay. Let it be okay.
I'm a little confused about why she's so worried. She keeps talking about, like, let it be okay, and I'm praying to the gods.
15. What is this place?
Who cares? Let's figure out if it's empty, claim the title, and get out of here.
Well, this one may warrant some overtime.
Okay, I guess I'll do the damn thing. Or wait, was I supposed to do that, or was I supposed to help him out?
Well, that looks heavy.
Yeah, no way I'm getting that open by myself.
Okay, yeah, we gotta go up. All right. But yeah, I was just like, they're pulling up to this barge, and they're like, yeah, there's no response. Let's see if we can help him out. But it's like, a barge this size, there's not much our little ass is gonna be able to do. Hello. Well, it's a good thing I got my engineering in boat shit. Did I say got my engineering? I meant to say I got my degree in engineering in boat shit. As you can tell, that's legitimate. Yeah, what you gotta do is you gotta take this broken control unit right here, because that's clearly not working, and, you know, and then, well, I'll just work on this thing. I'll fix this. Somehow. I think we gotta drag it onto her, right? I'm supposed to do something with this? Start push button JJFGAA. I'm a smart guy. More hastily packed luggage filled with containers of spare parts. Hey bud, you ever have a fuse on you or nah? Not so much, huh? Where the hell am I gonna find a fuse at? Maybe on the ship?
Hey, Moses. Silly bear.
That's not creepy as hell. Okay, well I thought there was a battery in here, but that's clearly empty. I need a freaking fuse, y'all. Where am I getting a fuse from? I mean, I doubt Dell recharge station. Is this it? No?
I can do this.
Charlie, I mean it. We can't afford this right now.
What does that mean?
It means when risks catch up with you, they catch up with me too.
Again, I started crossing this thing, didn't even mean to. But I don't know what else to do right now.
God damn it.
I made it, Mac. It's fine.
It was fine this time.
I know my limits.
That's not the point. The point is if you get hurt with our debt, we lose the boat too. Haven't we lost enough?
That's why we're here.
This woman.
Also, I didn't have anything else to do. I couldn't find another fuse over there, so you should be happy that I'm taking initiative. Something large and heavy forced these balustrades to near collapse. Whether it fell into the ocean below or was cleared by hand, no trace of the culprit remains. That's not what I'm after, though. I need a fuse. Containers. Also, I'm stuck over here because that ladder fell, apparently. So, like, I hope this opens up. Oh, gets another ladder. All right, collapse walkway, collapse walkway. I'm good, I'm fine. This is the answer. I did not do the wrong thing. Definitely did not do the wrong thing.
Here. Storm must have done this.
Please be careful.
This isn't my first rodeo, Mac.
Also, we really need a fuse because I don't know if you know this or not.
This is the only way in. It's rusted shut.
But we're stuck outside. A rusted portal window on the outside of the window. Oxidization has accumulated over time, sealing it shut. Twisted handrail. A warped handrail, likely victim to the same occurrence that took out the rest of the walkway. I don't really care. Is there a fuse that I could take from y'all, please? Please and thank you. Twisted rod. They're gonna help me any? Open. You gotta jimmy the jam and it'll open up. Says Sam. Okay, another one for the crap heap, although I may be able to straighten it out. Let's try that. No, I want you to straighten it out. Maybe that's useful for some reason. Straightened rod. The question becomes, how does that help us? Can we jam it in the door? Now it is a decent weapon that may come in handy. Decent weapon? I don't want a weapon right now. I want a rod. Help me out, please.
Fuse housing is totally rusted. Gotta fix it at some point. You know, with all the free time that I've got.
That's what I was looking for. Oh my, are you kidding me? It's right here. This is all I wanted, you assholes. Damn it. I knew it had to be something over here. All right, well, now we can switch this over to her. and she can finally do the damn thing, and we finally get some doors open. I am so upset that it's taken us this long to get past this one simple part. We can't even open a damn door on this ship. We should not be here.
These fuse boxes are tricky, but the control unit should work now.
Perfect. All right. Well, we're stuck over here, so we won't be going through that way, but we can go over here now and somehow open that window to get her through, maybe, if we're lucky, or she's gonna die over there. Those are our two options. I almost said three. I guess it's not really a third option. All right. Where do we put this bad boy, though? Oh, right. Back in the damn generator box, the fuse box, the juke box, the whatever it's called. Junction box. That's the word. Let there be door. All right, baby. I'll see you later. Inside. Inside.
Need something to pry this lock.
Oh,
You mean like something straight and metallic? Too bad someone lost our crowbar, isn't it?
Hey, that seagull was eating my sandwich.
doesn't matter. We already took care of this. I thought she was being meta. I thought she was real world reacting to the fact that we already bent this thing, but nope. Just being an asshole. Let me stick this somewhere. Right? Crowbar. This is it. This is there you did it.
And got it. Now let's get that power back on.
I would really appreciate that.
I got you, girl. Hello, empty ship, where there's nobody here to hurt or harm me. Okay, this complex apparatus increases the voltage of the power generation system. This does things. Generator room, big machinery. I'm looking for a stalled turbine. Beating heart of the massive rig sits in silence. Turbine starter. Here we go. There's a thing. Rust away. I know who could use this. What, it uses door locking mechanism. Okay, well.
Out of fuel, looks like.
Okay. Somehow we're gonna have to get more fuel. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. So let's go ahead and send this her way. And then go check out her door, or window, or porthole, or whatever we're supposed to use for sea terms. Clean this up.
Rust in peace.
Good work there.
Thanks. Heading inside.
You damn right we are. I forgot how to open the handle. Hold on 1 second, I'll figure it out. There we go, that's one. That's two. Yeah, we're smart, all right. We're using that damn degree. That boat science shit degree.
Oh, whoa. It's dark. Power's off here.
Doesn't matter, we're inside, that's all I care about. Obstruction. Crates are stacked in a way that clearly suggests they were intended as a barricade. I'm sure that's nothing, it's fine. There was a movie Event Horizon. Everything worked. We should leave. We should absolutely leave.
Elevated heart rate detected.
Oh my god.
Charlie. What is that?
It's
I don't
it's
know.
a body.
Okay, that's it. Get back to the boat.
No, Mac. It's okay.
It's okay? It's a body. A really messed up one, too. We're out of here. Authorities can deal with this.
It's not like we haven't seen bodies before. Remember the Starfall?
That was different. It was a contract. We knew there was going to be...
And now we know the same thing here.
Charlie.
We can do this.
We don't have any idea what's going on here. Whatever killed him could kill us too.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know if it's dangerous or if it isn't. So we stay until we find out.
Charlie.
Just a little further, Mac. We need this. We need it. You know I'm right.
A little further. The next time I call it, it's called
Yeah, but then it's gonna be too late. Mac, you should have trusted your original instincts. It's always a woman that's gotta get us into these damn situations. Always trying to better somebody's life, okay? We were doing just fine in our mountains of debt. We were doing just fine not talking about the trauma of our daughter dying. Also, did she say she doesn't know if it's dangerous or not? Is it me or is that guy right there got his back ripped the hell open and his spines, at least I think that spine's coming out of him, rolled out. Also, there's a circular thing around him painted in his damn blood. What do you mean we don't know this is dangerous or not? It's a flayed man. The final meal of a sacrificed man has spilled on the ground. In the dim light, the slaughter-soaked concrete glistens. It's fine. Oh look, his bowels as well. A wispy web of meat stretches lazily upwards, whatever craft or device holding them aloft hidden in the darkness above. The strands dance and oscillate in time with dust particles brought to life by the drafty air. Beads of blood hanging from the tendrils, each reflecting a dot of light. A profane decoration upon necrotic wings. That's hot. Substation notice. Yup. Gotta go to substation JJ. That's the one we were just at. Okay, that's a thing. Oh, PDA. Yeah, just ignore it. It's fine. Don't smell it. Don't look at it. Imposing equipment. No, we don't care about that part. What about this part? Is this the flayed man? Stephen Cameron, technician. I've been assigned to assist Dr. Elspass should she require anything to be lifted or transported. Apparently her bones are messed up, soft as chalk. It feels like I'm on Vulcan Death Watch again. Did I mention she smells like zinc and brimstone? Ugh. Oh, look, I know what I smell. It didn't come from no stone either. 37 log entries are erased remotely. Sir, we've lost comms with the mule. Impossible to say for sure, but all the connections going dead simultaneously doesn't seem like a mechanical error. I hear our occupying force is communicating below just fine. I guarantee they've noticed the mule's comms are down and they don't seem bothered. Captain, my take, they cut the comms to control the flow of information from the mule. Don't want anyone accidentally learning about what's happening down there. If I'm right, they're doing cleanup rather than containment, and we need to make sure we don't start looking like we need a wash. Smart guy. Captain's name is Haskeen, by the way. Remember that, because we're going to meet Haskeen at some point, I feel like. Cap told me that most systems have been shut down remotely. Any attempt to use them brings up an error saying DeepSea 15 no longer exists, as it's now listed as lost. Oh, that's not a good sign. I did stuff like this during my time with Blue Haven in the 70s. We called it a goat fuck operation. Evacuate what personnel and data we can, then burn the place to the ground. The standard procedure was to set the site to self-destruct. This buys time to generate plausible deniability and shape an internal narrative. I'm texting all channels. Is anyone there? The last thing I remember was helping move cargo, captain's orders, and then something heavy hit me on the head, knocking me out. Dr. Elspeth was the only one in the room with me. I woke up covered in blood and not a living soul around. What the hell happened here? A ton of debris washed up on the landing. Life jackets and equipment from the Sebastian. I won't tell the captain. He is not coping well. Oh, sweet mother. The bell came back and something climbed out. I heard screams. They didn't sound human. Cap, I got the sentry gun up and running, and by some miracle, I also got the DNA sniffer working. So if we can get a sample from that skin job, we can target it specifically. I've seen these rounds perforate tank plating out in the field, so anything that gets so much as grazed will be reduced to chunky mince. The battery was fried, so I spliced its cabling into our power grid. It should stay operational while we have power, and it has ammo. Also, uploads to Luna finished while I was working, so they got whatever data they wanted. Soon after, the system started doing a local scrub of our servers. It took a while, but I managed to catch that it was scrubbing every mention of this operation from our systems. I have a feeling that our time is up. Tick tock. That's all I hear. Goat fuck operations always end in a large explosion. No explosion then. Sid didn't make it. I heard him scream, and then he was gone. Cap, you were sleeping when I left. I'm heading out now to deal with the old generator. The gas needs a refill. I should be done before anything goes to hell. Lock the door just in case. Please. Cap. I need to head out to grab some supplies and start jury rigging that long-range radio so this works out for our benefit. This sounds sentimental and somewhat ridiculous given the circumstances, but I will grab some flowers from cold storage. I know Yvette loved yellow daisies, and we would feel better if we sent her off respectfully. Chin up. See you soon, Cap. Well, this got depressing. Are you the flayed man? Is this what happened when you went to get flowers?
This looks
Like what?
like it's staged, like a ritual.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Because it don't make me feel better. This is nasty. This is nasty work. What is in your eye? What is in your eye? It's all glistening and cut and sewn and oh my god. Cybernetics? Mine? Can I have it? No? It's just this, but I don't have anything to put in his hand, so maybe we gotta unlock something, maybe some DNA or... Well, not DNA, because that's mechanical, but something needs to be unlocked with his cybernetics. Hanging chains. No, I don't too much care about that. Care about whatever did that to old boy over there. That's what I care about. We should get a gun. Oh, here we go. Fuel mix station. With this equipment, you may mix and dispense a variety of fuel mixtures into canisters. It's critical to get the right mix of chemicals.
Look at this. Fuel cylinder resupply station.
Functional?
Looks it.
That'll come in handy.
I'd like to know what the in-game reason for their ability to shift items between each other is. Like, how are we able to teleport stuff like this? Or we just don't have a reason, we just can do it. Oh, that's not, I could have done it a quicker way, but oh well. Here's the fuel canister, send that her way. Go back to her. Click that, well, I guess we could... Oh, hey, cool, screwdriver, we'll take that as well. I am a scavenger. I am nothing if not a scavenger. This is for you. The hell language is this? Oh, okay. Cool, it worked. I thought we have to input something, but I guess not. This is going to you, buddy. You're welcome. Is there anything else over here? Another barricade. Strikes you that you're not quite sure which side of the barricade was meant to be cut off. Don't matter, we're on both sides of it. Okay, switch back to him. This is for you.
Mac, where are you? Where are you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, my fault. What the fuck? I thought that was the game. I was like, that's a fucked up intro. Okay, so obviously the problem with this one, and that was fuel. Like, was that was just fuel, right? Why did it cook them? We need to make sure this is turned off. Now put it in there. That's fire. That's fire. Back away from that. Back away from that. Back away from that. Something's not right. Okay, so I don't... The question is, what needs to be fixed? Yeah, now we can get that pump going, but like... Damaged hose. Okay. Well, if y'all had said that, it didn't look damaged. So what we need to do then is to tape this bad boy up. So I need to send this to her. Or could I have fixed it? I don't know. I think I just bin stuff. I don't think I'm a fixer. So we're gonna go over her to her. I'm gonna need you to fix some things for me, baby girl. Hold on to the tape too, because I don't see a tape being useful to a guy who just bins stuff.
And Voila! Airtight.
There you go again, using fancy words, making yourself look smarter than me.
Honey, I don't need fancy words for that.
Also, you should have seen his skin. That was intense, yo. I was like, that's the intro to the game. Never gonna be played with like a skull face, man. All right, see if this is working a little bit better. Something's still leaking. A gas catalyst is used to operate these old rig turbines. This old mechanism powers the entire platform, which is rather remarkable. So it's converting the fuel into gas. But the gas is escaping. What is it escaping from? I don't know. Well, then let's go back to her side, see what she might be able to dig up. Maybe I'm acting my previous screwdriver at a dolphin. I'm beginning to think he has anger issues for sure. I'm just gonna try different things. Disabled security implant. Okay. You moved in a way that doesn't just... It's not necrosis. You don't just turn your head and say, oh, that's just gas. It's a little weird, bud. A little strange. What is this? I'm not sure that's not blood. Yes. Yes, it's only ketchup. Yeah, that makes sense. Disabled security implant, though. What do we do with that? You know what? Maybe it's this. Maybe to get the proper fuel combination, we need to insert this pattern into the computer that she's now at. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it though, because I think it's 4x4. I think we're onto something there. I think that's exactly what it is. Taking my picture. Boom. Also, I don't know what that yellow, nothing yellow. Maybe yellow is go and red is don't go. So box versus no box. What do we got here? It says yellow on the first one. Nothing on these two. Yellow on the far right. Nothing on the bottom two or middle two. Another yellow. Empty. Leave this red. Yeah, there's no other color, it's just that, so I don't know how to signify that. And then yellow here. And this is all... So, okay, it's definitely that pattern or something to do with that pattern because everything matches up. The question is, how do we signify that this is a red box? Like, I can't mark it any different, so... Alright, let's try this, see what it does, and then if not, we'll try marking that one. See if this works. Oh, there's a lot more gas. Ooh, ooh. Okay. It stayed. Okay, try that. Okay, that's a good sign, right? Let's go. Okay, all right, okay, and all right. So it is just mark all of them, even the red one. It just means mark. I don't know why it's a different color. That seems kind of a design flaw, but it is all marked. Okay, switch distribution control. Input correct substation sequence. How do I know that? Input correct substation sequence. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Substation distribution is... So the first one that I am seeing here, even though I think it was crossed out. Where's the damn photo at? Okay, here, yeah. The first one I'm seeing here is AA. Wait, hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options, but 4 are in front of me. How do we decide which 4 are the ones that we need? F, J, and JJ are the only 2 that are not crossed off. I don't know. You can only put 2 anyway. Power grid failure. Huh. Let me try this then. Let me see if I can say FG here. Get 1, 2. Nope, that's not it either though. How do you determine which one and where? Restart the power grid.
That diagram I saw back on the turbine. That might help me get this up and running.
Different diagram. That's the problem. Okay, thank you for that hint, sir, because I was not going to figure that out looking at this old picture. I need to look at the one that's up here. Oh, that's it? That's all. JJ, AAFG. Okay, my fault. I thought it was a whole complicated thing. So far, y'all have been making this kind of complicated for me. Followed by AA. Still a power grid failure, so maybe that's not it. Okay, I'm looking at the grid. So there's more to it than just putting it in that way. So what else do you want from me? Maybe it's a combination of those 2 photos? For example, we know AA is crossed off. So maybe now we just do FG. We know JJ is not crossed off, so JJ. And then bottom one AA crossed off again, so not that either. There we go. All right, cool. It's a combination of the 2 photos.
And let there be light.
Good work. Problem though.
What?
Can't access the rig schematics. There's a security lockdown. Stand by.
Mapping vector updated.
Okay, I'm in. There's a control room through that sealed door on the upper deck. If we're gonna override the lockdown, that's where we do it.
Got it, I'll check it out.
Do we want to override the lockdown though? I mean, again, based off the flayed man that also turned its head when I removed his biometrics or his cybernetics, maybe we should stay our asses outside the ship. Come on, Mac, you've been like the voice of reason. I need you to turn that back on. Okay, here we go. These doors open.
Yeah. There's no chance I'm squeezing through this.
What about Moses?
You're kidding.
He's helped sort scrap before. Already has a comm rig and a QSD. We can trade items with him just like we do with each other.
I don't like talking to him. Every time he asks about...
He was with her when it happened.
It happened because of him.
That's not fair.
I'm just saying what it is. She jumped in after it.
It's still not fair.
Fine, I'll get the damn bear.
Here, take his key. And be nice.
I still want y'all to explain how the hell that whole teleporting thing is working. All right, let's go get the bear. That also explains why we have this 3rd empty box. Hey bear. Time to wake the hell up. This is a creepy looking bear, by the way. This is not a cute children's toy. Whoa, turn him off.
I am Moses. I am Hope's best friend.
Hope isn't here, Moses.
Ah, yes. I remember. The water. I do not like water. She tried to...
Head up to the top of the rig. I need you to squeeze through an open door there.
I will not see Hope again.
Head up to the top of the rig. Get through the door. Now.
Yes, Mac.
Oh, poor bear. Oh, poor slow-ass bear.
I miss Hope, Charlie.
I do too.
I miss playing with her.
I do too.
Is it wrong to wish I could stop missing her? Sometimes I feel guilty for wishing it.
No, I think that, it isn't wrong at all.
My Charlie.
Okay. Y'all could have got a cuter looking bear, by the way. I definitely think
I
they...
do not like water. Immortal, you are powerless.
I feel like y'all kind of got a cuter bear. I definitely sell him, I think.
There is a lot of water here. Water is unsafe. I do not like water.
It'll be dry inside. I promise, Mouth.
My Charlie.
Okay, we're
Charlie
inside.
Mac, I am inside.
Okay. Now you need to get to the control room. It's on the other side of that bulkhead.
Well, hopefully this all goes well for the young bear. I'm afraid for him. Various cartons of non-processed food have been stuffed into these containers. There's also some things to explore. Floor. Pooled water. He doesn't like water. Ducks and pipes. And then let's just see what's over here.
This place smells bad. I would like to go home now.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Language, Mac.
I know, Moses. It's okay. We'll leave soon. I promise.
I will leave soon.
Roster. A list of names from an ongoing pool tournament. The list of names reveals a happier time when the simple pleasures of a pool league were all that the crew had to worry about. I think there was more. That was just a distraction from the more. A series of notice boards displaying a variety of materials, rotation schedules, arrivals, departures, TV schedule, crew activities, all kinds of regular stuff that you would find. Nothing better happened to this bear. I'm suddenly
This is
growing.
not safe for children to eat.
Look at that. Food's still on the plates.
Yeah. They left in a hurry.
Or didn't leave at all.
Yeah, based off the flayed man, I'm gonna say didn't leave at all. Unwelcome aroma of damp intermingling with rot permeates this room, a scene of chaos with furniture driven aside and handfuls of paper left to disintegrate. A pool table. Furniture. Collectible VHS found. I don't know how the hell we did that, but cool. No, what's this? Take a look. There's a painting or something over here we can interact with. How can this thing smell? Jean Grey? Maybe we can flip this thing, or... Alright, this is just creepy then. Let's just leave this room alone.
Kitchens can be dangerous places. Utensils, sharp objects, and powered equipment should always be stored safely.
That's right, Moses. Over a dozen water bottles are preserved for cooking. Whatever chemicals are mixed into the water have long since begun to separate, spreading a sickly stain within the interior. Well, we probably shouldn't have used that to cook then. But we also probably shouldn't be drinking the water we drink anyway. It's all poison, it doesn't matter. A sticky green mold is spread across the rotting food. Menu is sanctioned by corporate, and a list of what provisions are delivered weekly. Hello, PDA. My Christmas, and this is the Sid Cookie Monster Mason, the chef. My Christmas lunch menu is Peruvian string beans and oyster soup, followed by prime rib and pickled eggs with the chestnut dressed salad on the side. This sounds amazing, I'm not gonna lie. I thought they would be struggling with meals. Clearly they're eating very well on this ship. Dessert will be cloverleaf rolls dipped in honey. Double rations for your drinking pleasure. I caught a glimpse of Dr. K's new pet this morning. She's been growing some tumorous meatballs in Baron's lab. I swear I heard her cooing to it as though it were a newborn while she carried it around in a napkin. Ew. Her obsession with mixing her bodily fluids into whatever organic morsel she can find is getting to me. What fluids of hers is she doing? While cooking breakfast this morning, I suddenly panicked that she'd somehow contaminated the ingredients. Not long ago, I found one of her fish in the extended storage freezers, covered in pustules. A weird mucus-like goop crawled out of its gills and across the drawer interior. She's going overboard. I swear to God, its dead eyes were staring at me as if pleading. I asked Steve to toss it, burn the drawer, and order a replacement, but I can still smell the thing no matter how much I wash. What the hell? I was asked to whip up a batch of goodnight juice for Kurt. He's still having those bad dreams. A tasty blend of synthetic opioids, cough syrup, sedative, hypnotics, and essential oils will have him sleeping like a baby in stasis, and probably for a few months because I don't actually know the right formula. I am genuinely happy that I went through all that effort to get a transfer topside. What was I saying? I was cooking down there long enough to get a whiff of what they were digging up. Imagine being in lockdown there. I wonder if Abdulaziz is okay. I doubt we still count as friends after the way we parted, but I wouldn't want anything terrible to happen to him. It's that synth asshole Corbin who keeps me from visiting. Gotta say, it's been a luxury not needing to worry about random security inspections, cavity searches, or its dipshit attitude. I'm no longer a holy man, but I've been praying that some Black Ops thug mistakes him for a toaster and puts a few rounds in his plastic face for target practice. Yeah, that would put a smile on my dial. Great news, the company rescue boat, Sebastian, is being prepped for departure. We've been tasked with loading boxes of reports and crates of artifacts aboard. There is barely enough space on deck for all this treasure, so I'm not sure where we will batten down. Y'all think y'all going? The ship's crew seems to shudder with disgust whenever they look at us. They aren't even Navy. These guys look like bullet stoppers. Whatever, I'm too tired to care. And I'm glad most of us will be off this miserable platform in an hour. I hope Abdulaziz joins us. A lot of logs have been erased in all the PDAs. Guess we're part of the collateral after all. As the ship departed, I saw Baron and several executives watching us plead the way a child watches a worm eat an insect from the inside. This was the first time I allowed myself to really see his face. It will stay with me to the grave. Cap D has called a strategy meeting. An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its own leg to escape. We will survive this. Together. So like all good stories, they found something, the company wants it, but they don't want the people who found it to go along with it because it's probably bad. And then y'all became expendable. Raw, I wonder how many times this happens in the world. Obviously, we wouldn't hear about these stories because it defeats the whole purpose of those people becoming expendable. But how many times in history has this actually occurred? How many times have we been told a story and that was actually expendable crew that we were really hearing about? Rolls and pallets of processed foods and company mandated ingredients. Okay, so that's it for this section, I think. Yeah. Oh, we just did a whole loop. Loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool.
Here. Children should be cautious.
Like a babysitter.
The door is closed.
You're small. Find a way in.
I will try.
But he's really not that. He's not that small though. Like there's some rotundness going on here with this bear. And I don't think this is a bear. It does not look like a bear. It's like a man pig thing. But he's cute, sorta. In like a innocent way. That did the opposite of what I wanted it to do. Maybe we need to jam it somehow? Hold on, I got something for you. Give me the screwdriver, please. Screwdriver, opening up the dangerous grate.
Goodness. This could cause injury if it lays here.
I'm gonna cause injury to you if you keep spouting out public service announcements. This is a DeepSea installation. Everything on it's dangerous, okay?
Just ignore him, Mose.
My Charlie.
My Jay.
My lovely, lovely Jay.
How do we stop this from becoming a death trap? Because as small as Mac thinks we are, we'll die. What's this? This needs to be cut or stopped or something, maybe. What do you have? Smells like nuts. Sometimes Mac puts a magnet on my head to hold his beer. That's crazy. Metal stick for reaching under chairs, so maybe we can stick a stick in it? No? Not that, huh? Maybe the magnet? Maybe we can stop it somehow? Doubtful. Okay, not that either, huh? Well, we got every item from everybody, so if not that, wait, what's this? Maybe I can yeah, hold on. Run it up. There we go, hold on. We're almost there.
I'll say this for him, he breaks things apart really well.
Thank you, Mac.
I know a thing or two about electricity. Did I mention I got a degree in bullshit? This seems like a control room.
I'm in the control room.
Good work, Mose. Now, can you find an access point and override the security lock?
Am I allowed to do that, Charlie?
We're giving you permission.
Can he do that?
Yeah, he can. I've, kind of improved his design. He's a very smart bear now.
I am a very smart bear now.
Okay, that was adorable. All right. Yeah, Moses is growing on me. Nothing better happened to damn Moses. Terminal. Papers. Numerous clumps of paper lying on the damp floor, slowly congealing into soft mush. Series of work terminals and readouts from long range and local communications to weather readouts and structure integrity reports, but unfortunately only one seems to be powered. Ooh, dead guy. See, this seems like more like a normal dead guy that I would expect, except he's been dead for a really long time. So how long has this ship been floating out here? Hi, dead person.
Hello, I am Moses. What is your name?
Moses found another body.
Getting a really bad feeling here.
Just a little further.
Okay, but here's the thing. There's the dead body, and then there's what seems to be a corpse wrapped the hell up. That's more worrisome than the just deceased guy. Shimmering plastic of the body bag bulges as though the contents are straining to get out. That's not good. There's that sentry gun that we were hearing about earlier. You're not gonna move or anything, are you? What is that? Oh, God, why is that still beaten? Are you technically still alive then?
Children should not try this.
Okay. Ripped the bionic heart out. That wasn't part of my mission, but I did it anyway, because why the hell not? That person was still alive then, technically. Unless they were brain dead. Sentry gun.
Guns are not toys.
Okay, well that's probably why we have this whole disabled security implant, I'm guessing. Alright, well I'm gonna go to the terminal right now because I think we're doing things a little too early. Oh wait, we also have the PDA to examine. This is from Big D, Haskeen, the Captain. You will make all indulgences to our representative Baron as if he were Cain himself. As of 0800 hours, the mule has initiated quarantine. Supplies and water will be rationed, so listen up, fuzz nuts. If this is your first quarantine experience, crockery only gets washed once per day after evening chow. One flush only. Get used to the shitter smell or pucker up. You get one fresh water shower a day. I'll keep an eye on the meters. 1 meal pack per employee, company or commissioned, per shift. These restrictions do not apply to corporates. Of course they don't. We'll adjust rationing to accommodate their schedule and proclivities. I'll be hassling the mule for updates on how long this will last. Hopefully it's only a drill like last time. F that job. It's been 3 weeks since this lockdown quarantine bullshit started. Somebody really humped the bunk. I miss you, Yvette. I hope you are safe down there. Nope, she is definitely not. 25 days in and still no updates. Not a word from Yvette. The banging and shouting you've been hearing over the last hour would be the unnatural arrival of a SEC team. The ship they arrived on, the Sebastian, is moored to the DS-15 Dock 5, which is out of bounds. Sebastian is the ship that arrived that the cook was excited about that was supposed to rescue them. I'm paying attention. Do not screw with these guys. They stormed the facility like they were raiding a goddamn drug lab and had itchy trigger fingers for anyone standing in their way. These war chickens are taking orders directly from corporate, and the rest of us are just in the way. I'm available if you have any questions or concerns, but keep your eyes open for GD's sake. Keep your distance. Yeah, okay. Keep it together, Don. Your crew needs you. Yvette will be fine. I've got more bad news. The weather service has alerted us to a mother of a large shitstorm approaching our mobile Chernobyl from the southwest. Our own ping jockeys predict we've got about 9 hours before it hits, so tend to any hatches and bulkheads. I think I might have apologized earlier, y'all, but I'm still dealing with this cough and this phlegm in the chest, so again, if my throat sounds terrible and I have to stop and cough, I don't mean to do it to y'all on purpose, it's just something I'm trying to get over. You know the drill. Get those supplies strapped down or brought in, and make sure your assigned cargo has been mag-locked. I want everything to be ship-shape. Let's not take any chances here. This storm looks like an angry one, and the grunt work will help us keep our minds off things. 49 log entries. Damn, they erased all his ish. Attention, with the storm rocking in 2 hours, we were given the marching order. Pack up your shit and get to Dock 5 in 30 minutes, no exceptions, move it. That's really effed up. Kane's Reign. Someone at HQ didn't want us talking and flipped a kill switch. All outgoing net functionality is dead with a single exception, Kane Luna. It's the only place our hardware is talking to right now. By the looks of it, it's a hell of a conversation. Mule comms are still good, but our broadcast is black. Our broadcast blackout means they're also cut off from the rest of the world, and I'm starting to think that's the point. The Mule hardline died. No more chatter from Kane Luna. Screams from maintenance. Part of me regrets not boarding the Sebastian when it left, but I couldn't abandon my crew or Yvette. It's nice to have her close, even like this. I keep wondering if I could have saved her if I had fought my way down earlier. Rationally, I know they'd have shot me, shot both of us, but maybe it would have been better to die together instead of just finding her too late. I'll meet my maker soon. Waiting is agony. I'm just too tired for it. But I think it would be nice to watch the fireworks with her, to sit together one last time before everything comes crashing down, listening to our hearts beat in tune as we join the Nexus. This is what happens when you implant cybernetics. Now you start talking about the Nexus instead of heaven, and it becomes, oh, the great digital gods. Oh, how we stray, how we stray. This clearly is the captain, so if you were wondering if he made it or not, this clearly is the captain. All right, what else do we have here? Dead consoles, we already read that. Papers that are becoming mush, don't care about that. How do I override security? Is that what we're trying to override down? Or the lockdown? Lockdown is what we're trying to override. Question is, who initiated the lockdown? Was it the people who left? No, couldn't have been, right? Because the captain and them were still moving around. So it had to be them, but what were they locking themselves down from? Bear power. Sentry gun, security lockdown. That's what we care about.
Connection secure. Firewall override. Access granted.
Improved. I see what you mean. He's actually useful now.
Mac, please be nice.
It's a damn toy.
Not to her. He wasn't.
Exterior and interior bulkheads are cycling pre-checks. Please be patient.
Mag doors are gonna open.
Which would be magnetic doors, I'm guessing. Okay, let's let out whatever they were trying to keep in. Also, sentry gun. Cool, I control that now. Is that it? Yeah, I guess so. If you thought about this like in a movie sense, it's weird that the bear that they sent in here to do one thing was like, well, nobody's paying attention. Turn on the sentry guns. I'll be in control of those as well. Something's whistling. Y'all hear that, right? Something or somebody's whistling. Oh, why the creepy music? Secured elevator. Okay, so the captain clearly didn't want whatever the elevator leads to come up here, because holy hell. I don't even know what would go here. Like magnets? No. Yeah, I got nothing for this. Okay, I'm gonna back out of this because I don't think this is anything we have to do. But look where the sentry gun is pointed towards. Depleted power cell. All things in the world need batteries to work, but do not put them in your mouth. Got it. Thank you for the announcement, buddy. Right. I think she has one on the far, like, north side. Yeah, this one right here, right? Oh, it's an elevator panel. Out of order. Ooh. Wait, whose mag door's open? Security implant required. Oh, don't you worry. I got one of them. Got one of them bad boys. Here you go. Here you go. I'm not putting it in my hand, am I? No. I'm confused. That's definitely the security implant. Why is this not working? I don't think this needs to be in our hands, right? Oh, it says disabled. Okay, so maybe we need to put it in our hands somehow? Okay, we got that fixed. I don't know. Yeah, I need to look at the archives of our conversations. Okay, so farewell, firewall arrived. Prove, see what you mean. It's actually, please be nice. Damn toy, not to her. Exterior and interior bulkheads are cycling pre-checks. Please be patient. Mag doors are gonna open. But which mag door are we waiting to open, though? As far as I know, everybody except for her, with her little elevator door. The only person who's really not made it inside was old boy. Let me see if there's something I missed on his side. Give me this. Maybe I can separate this thing from the heart. I don't know. No, not so much. What about this battery? What can I do with this? I'm sure Matt can charge this old power cell. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Back down. Cell recharge station right here. Battery. Is that good now, or does that need... Probably needs a fuse though, right? Like it doesn't... Yeah, we don't have the fuse anymore. I don't know what to use as a conduit. Turn this off. Yeah, thank you. Okay, use the fuse again. Charge that bad boy up. Cool. Got the charged power cell as well as the fuse. Give me my fuse back. Give me my fuse back. Do I not need the fuse anymore? No? Okay, if you say so. We can now give the bearer the battery. Battery, please. Battery.
Something has activated behind me. Something colorful. Hope loved colors.
That's not creepy. Okay. No target data, so it doesn't know what to shoot. But that's not what's important. What's important is the lovely map that just turned on. Hollow table. A ghostly visage floats in silence above the hollow table. It appears to show a man-made structure on the ocean floor. Cool. What does that mean for us, though? Yeah, no, but like, how do we interact with that now? Is it just a thing to know, or what good does that do me? Whoa, whoa, what does that say? What the hell was on the windows? Help me. Why the hell did he climb up there to write that? That turned on. We still haven't found a way to get our individuals further into this ship. Bulkheads were supposed to open up, and I've seen none open yet. This keeps talking about... security implant required. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I know what it means, but how am I going to implant it? How do I turn this thing back on? Bend, break, crush things. Let's see if there's something we were supposed to do that to. Doubtful, but... oh, there we go. Look. Seems that the power source could be ripped clear of the juicy bits. Try it. Try it. Try it.
What is it?
Separated the power source from this heart. Was completely embedded into the meat.
Wash your hands, Mac.
So what does that do for us? I can feel the electricity buzzing from this whatchamacallit. Bio power source. I mean, do we need a biopower source? Do we put it back? No, I don't know. I'm not sure what we're doing here. Can I have that biopower thing? Yeah, I didn't figure that would work either. Okay, now I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do to go. Wait, oh, wait. This is disabled. It needs to be repaired. Duh. I'm an idiot. It needs power.
That actually worked.
What did you do, Charlie?
Just mimicked the sound of a human heart to get this security implant to work. Nothing big.
So smart, Charlie.
I see why you keep him around.
I'm gonna say that was directed towards us. We're taking that compliment because you're damn right we're smart. Because for a little bit, I was a little bit confused. Yeesh! This game is it's a lot of fun. I'm actually surprised how much fun I'm having right now. Don't ask me for a code because I don't know. Unable to cycle elevator doors. Human error. Oh God. What is this about? Maybe magnet? No? What? It needs something here. Well, I don't even know what the issue was, so I don't even know what exactly... Oh, it literally was just a magnet. Okay. Cool. There will be blood. Lots of it. Clumps of dried viscera still cling to the ground, the slight sight and scent of which make your primal instincts spike. The hope that the splatter was caused by a dropped corpse is hardly comforting, but the alternative is too terrible to consider. Plus, she said a little bit further, so it doesn't matter. She chose this life.
Oh, Jesus. I got 2 more bodies here.
Like the ones upstairs?
No. No, these are worse. And they're in body bags.
I'm getting really close to calling this, Charlie.
You've been calling it. Also, these are not worse. The flayed man is by far the worst body we've seen. These are just bodies in body bags. Putrid excretions have stained the canvas sheets. Yeah, don't look like that smells too good, I'll be honest with you. Let's go check out this to the left. To the left.
What the hell? This isn't an oil rig, Mac. It's some kind of lab.
Yeah, I see it. It explains why there's no AIS. Yeah. They're operating off the grid out here.
But why?
I mean, based off the skeleton, that's not human. Probably because they found something in the bottom of the ocean. Aliens! The encrypted handheld device unlocks... Oh, wait, we know what the hell this is. I'm an idiot. I almost read that out loud like you didn't know what that was and I didn't know what that was. Biochemist K. Elspeth. This is the doctor with the frail milk bones. Here we go. I'm slowly growing accustomed to my condition following the unfortunate incident. In many ways, the noose hanging over my head has sharpened my intuition and emboldened my drive. I am beginning to accept that it was a necessary catastrophe that allowed me to push beyond my previous capabilities. The downside is that I have no one to consult on scientific matters. The other research staff here dawdle in minor work, while the rest are goons trained only in manual labor. My closest peer is the occult expert Baron. Still, we are forbidden from addressing him directly or making eye contact, which is a ludicrous authoritarian move. Boy, do we know something about authoritarian moves. Still, even in isolation, I have ideas. I've been thinking about how I can turn this curse of mine into a boon. I'm curious to see how it would affect other biomatter. Watching the cook sit at the edge of the platform and fish gave me an idea of where I could find suitable test samples, which is how we get the gunk coming out of the fish. So there's something she's infected with that she's putting into other organic matter. I may not have access to that sexy mule research, but my position affords me some perks, including shared samples. I have been analyzing a fascinating sample from Alpha's old Sheila project. Based on the generated model, its vestigial organs appeared to have no use. The eyes were hollow sacs of fluid, and the legs were of different sizes. But Sheila is not the Holy Grail. It is merely an evolutionary stepping stone. The Petropedia Sacchalensis 139 is our salvation, but it remains beyond my grasp as a mere Cain supplicant. Mr. Darren, while I understand that proper procedure must be followed, your ignorance threatens my research and well-being. Unfortunately, corporate is currently preoccupied with organizing the Omega construction, so I'm forced to debase myself by going through you to obtain my injections. Don't confuse these for some farcical dietary supplements. Without them, the nanites in my blood would corrode my bones to the point of shattering, after which the same nanites would perpetually rebuild the shards into increasingly hideous forms. It is not a pleasant experience, nor one that correlates with a long life expectancy. If my calcium injections aren't on the next shipment, I will ensure that your contract is terminated and your mother is thrown to the gutters. Label these as the highest priority. My life and your continued employment depend on it. Damn. I don't mean to gloat, but my work has yielded impressive results. The introduction of my nanites has revived cells within the bone marrow samples, and they continue to divide at a healthy rate. Moreover, the resultant growth continues to expand exponentially. It will soon be complex enough to allow for an initial biological analysis of the retrieved corpses. I managed to synthesize my very own PS-139 from the remains brought here for Baron. Watching the bioculture mature fills me with pride and relief. It will mark my milestone achievement, one of the few I've managed since we first arrived chasing those signals. I will also admit to some dark pleasure in knowing I was right to stay, despite Dr. Al-Kabour's attempts to replace me with Dr. Yamada. Unfortunately, although predictably, others are covetous of success. Due to shifting scope, the experiment and all relevant documentation will be reallocated and escalated. Baron will be taking ownership, and the sample will be moved down to his lab. I doubt I'll get credit beyond a footnote. Fortunately, owing to my meticulous work process, I have copies of my work that I'll be keeping. If Kane isn't interested in giving credit where it's due, I'll find someone who is. Smart. I've made contact with an old friend on the mule. He is eager to share his findings with me. Listen here, you little bilge turd. I will personally report you to Baron if you improperly dispose of my specimens again. I won't have the base-born interfering with company business. I should have thrown you in the brig. I should have you thrown in the brig. I demand to know who else was involved. As if working with His Highness Baron and his proctoheliosis problem wasn't bad enough, nothing functions properly on this floating rust bucket. They are all interfering weasels here. If Kane catches a whiff of my side projects, there may be a problem. I've told my connection that our clock is now ticking. Mr. Cameron, I need you to hurry to my lab. The evacuation will wrap up within a few hours. Mule operations have concluded, and the bell has been recalled. As such, you will be required to carry specific equipment aboard the Sebastian. I am currently preoccupied with processing and collecting crucial documentation, but I've earmarked the relevant machines for your convenience. Consider this your apology to me for disposing of my chordata samples. Oh yes, your friend squealed like a pig when I applied the right pressure. If admission of guilt is beyond your character, I imagine the promise of escaping several weeks of water and food rationing will be an appropriate motivator. Clone to another device. I scribbled the code to the Chimera mass storage unit on one of the reports, and I cannot find it for my life. But not to worry, I have the research encoded on a data disk. I am leaving this PDA as a backup should I return onward to a bright future. So it seems, no dead body here, so she might have left. So she's taking nanites and she's reviving organic matter and maybe something else that was pulled up from the deep that then got moved back to the deep when they realized that her research was working.
Mac, look at this. It looks ancient, like a fossil.
And not human either. I like this place less and less.
Yeah, for a captain with good old instincts, they're ish, dude. They're bad. They're really bad right now. Report on a skeleton. Odd-looking skeleton. Cracked, jagged, childlike skeleton is displayed on a medical examination table. Okay, well. Room dividers. Oh, I don't know what those are. Could it possibly be in the title room dividers? Padded surfaces. Both the walls and floor are covered in thick padding, presumably to offer protection to any valuable or fragile items of interest brought in for study. Unfortunately, leaking water has soaked into the padding and the sounds and sensation of walking across are not pleasant. Also, a perfect place to sleep if you're fragile boned, right?
Charlie, what in Kane is that?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's ancient. And doesn't have anything to do with Kane.
That looks alien, man. They pulled this from the ocean? A large coin-shaped disc dominates the side of the room. The quality with which the stone has been sculpted suggests it was made with modern-day equipment, though the numerous symbols emblazoned on the surface do not resemble any glyphs you recognize. Well, I only got a degree in BS, so I wouldn't know what those mean. Hey, X-ray slides. Penetrating photographs of the sarcophagus have been shuffled amongst the paperwork. The images reveal a deformed body encased in the stone prison. This is looking more and more like a facehugger. I'm not a fan of that. Various documents and scrawled notes blanket portions of the workstation, otherwise populated by a collection of archaic occult textbooks, academic journals, and digital cassettes. A cage of carved bone wraps around a black monolith of unknown origin. We're not going to say anything about that. We're not going to say anything about this strange looking sarcophagus. Long curtain, plastic sheeting, neither association is pleasant. Surrounds interior operating rooms or quarantine facilities. A genetic sequencer. The room is cold and unmoving, but the machinery is warm and ready to receive input from the personnel who will never work in the slaughterhouse again. The hell is already in here. What is growing, are floating, are moving in the microwave? Do not open that. We need the data disk and some kind of time. Well, I have none of that, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Anything else of note? Documents?
Huh. Look at these drawings.
I like these. They are pretty.
You and I have very different definitions of pretty, Bear.
No, I agree with Bear. These are super sexy. Let's say something about a Vaconic. We have only found, and then advanced instrumentation not known. Possibly a code here, FFGHOX XXI. And then obviously they scribbled the real code out on top, and that looks like a 60 something. It doesn't matter to me because I can't read it. But clearly all those documents need to be read, or that's the code to something over here, the genetic sequencer. Closed. Okay, another code, 77895 or 6. XXC. Let's see what else we can find. I don't know why we would want to mess with this right now. We're not scientists. We don't care about revitalizing anything down here. But why the hell? Kane Corporation, 180. There are things inside the skull. Some kind of spider-looking things. That looks more like a centipede thing. Oh, look at this. Look at this thing that they pulled out of it. Oh, hell no. What is it cultivating? Body is riddled with insects, bite marks. While suitable, several vestigial, most notable, some sort of binding on the bones. Binding has to be the cause. Okay. So is there a reason that these body bags are opened up to reveal just skeletons? Are the bugs in those people now, or?
Wow. The diving bell is huge. I mean, this thing can take an enormous amount of pressure.
How far down do you think they were going?
With equipment like this, deep. Very deep.
Because it's huge. And you know, when it's that big, you're able to go deep, real deep. To depths that like most people wouldn't even understand. Not no regular balls would be able to go this deep. So you need big balls for this. You withstand a lot of pressure. All right, undersea lamps illuminate the water surface, shards of brightness flickering at the tips of the waves. Still beyond a few feet, visibility is consumed by the abysmal darkness of the deep ocean. Can I even open this thing up? Oh yeah, okay, you can, cool. Oh, elevator diagram, hello. Hello. It says ball. Ball goes down. I don't want to go down though, so that's fine.
Can you hack that?
Not by myself. Moses, I'm gonna need your help here.
My Charlie.
But also, why would we want to do? We don't want to go down. Everything we've read so far suggests we should not go down. We're not acting very smart. Blank data disk. Blank data disk. I didn't realize they still use these old discs anymore. However, I do know they can hold a tremendous amount of data and they're secure. Okay, so I can't do anything else here until Moses arrives. Chimera mass storage unit. Oh, so maybe that's what's locked up. It's not a microwave, it's a storage unit. Okay, so we need to figure out the code. One 1806 maybe? I just want to see how many digits the code is. Okay, it is 4 digits, that's good to know. Hopefully there's not like a time limit before they like nuke the thing. Blank data disk, what does it do if I put it in there? DNA. Oh, okay, we're gonna write the data onto the disk. He's not gonna be able to do anything. I think we need the mass sample. Put in the sentry gun so that the sentry gun will shoot this, freeing it, allowing him to go in the elevator and then go down and help her at the ball. Which means we need to figure out what the code is. Code is on one of the reports, we know that, but we don't have any way of like shaving free the numbers or being sure. Like that looks like a 6, that's a 0, it could be a 5, but then even then we need a 4th number. I mean, I guess that could also be if this was 1 and then this was an 8, maybe 18 and that was a 0 that we saw earlier, 1809 or 1806. Let's try that. I'm curious. 1809 or 1806. So it is a combination of all 3 reports, which is so weird because she would have written it down on 1 report, not 3 different reports, and she wouldn't have scribbled it out if she planned on using it from memory. Whatever, that puzzle I didn't like that much, but okay, 1809. Ew, Chimera Mass. Ew, I'm sure I saw the amorphous blob move. I suspect that they grew this from the bone marrow extract of that weird looking skeleton. Ugh. All right, I'm just curious what the others have to say about this thing, because that thing is disgusting. I know it's just a bunch of meat, but ew. Where on God's green earth did Charlie find this thing? Is that an eye? I swear it has an eye. I don't see the eye. I just see just skin and skin and skin. What does Moses have to say about that nasty thing? That is unsafe to eat for children. Sticky fun. Hope would love to play with it. Oh God, Moses. Okay. All right, so let's put this thing into the box. I mean, this is combined with nanites, right? That's the other thing that she did to this. Got it. Got its genetic code. Ew. And I guess I'll take the Chimera Mask just because we might need it later on. But either way, disc is complete. Now we can set the sentry gun to fire on this material. Need that disc, please. Thank you. I will give the developers this too. They're so smart in knowing that like it'd be a hassle to have to constantly switch the profiles and move items over. So giving us the ability to just hover over that profile and click the thing, that's great. That's forward thinking, and I love when people actually take into consideration the gamer's time. Putting the disc in. No target. You don't see the mass. Oh. That's why we needed the meat. That makes a lot of sense. I thought it was just gonna like automatically start shooting because it was gonna be like right behind the door is a bad thing. But we need to give it a target. That's why the spike. Got it. We should get out the way. We should get out the way. Engage.
What the hell was that?
I opened a door.
A door? What'd you use, dynamite?
Guns are not toys, Mac.
He has a gun now?
What are you complaining about? He didn't shoot you.
Not yet.
I am a very smart bear now.
Still don't know if you're a bear. You're something else. But okay, that gun was super effective. Maybe a little bit dangerous. Did not seem very controlled burst there. Oh, cool. Okay, they let us right down. Perfect.
I'm here, Charlie.
Good work, Moses. I need you to override the terminal inside the big metal ball. Can you do that?
I am a smart bear now.
Yeah, and I'm a smart J, so together we'll definitely figure this out.
This place is not safe or happy. Children should not play here.
Very observant, as always, Moses. Let's figure out how to override this terminal for dear old... What's her name again? Her.
Connection secure. Attempting firewall override.
Charlie, computer says doors are open. I'm heading your way.
Charlie!
Okay, roger that.
That's her name. Charlie and Mac. I knew I figured it out eventually. Okay, so the bulkheads are open, which means I can actually go inside now. Oh, they're offline. I can't switch them anymore. I think, right? Why are they grayed out? Oh, interesting. Okay, how do I get there? There we go. On my way. Nobody's
I'm
going
inside.
by themselves.
This place is leaking bad.
Seem intact?
It's solid. Kane built it like they build everything. To last.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying and all, but let's just go. She's already been inside. She's the one that's like, you're the only one that's been outside this entire time. thought I was gonna say something about the map, but apparently not. Nobody's cared about this map.
Peace, Captain. May your mind reach the Nexus.
You really think he had a transcendence implant?
You never know.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Just for going religion completely and creating a digitally artificial world. Man, I imagine that would be super expensive. Also, I can totally see billionaires working on that, because billionaires, I think that's the thing they're afraid of most, is death. When you have everything in the world, what more could you want? Life after death.
Maybe a shark attack?
Wounds are too uniform. Shark teeth rip the shit out of flesh.
Language, Mac.
What about that guy upstairs? The damage on him?
Yeah, that was something else. Intentional. Maybe someone lost it. You know, went psycho.
Listening to this guy's like listening to Joel, right? That deep gravel that just makes you go like, I'll follow you in a battle. I don't even know if you can fight, but damn it, something about your voice. All right, so we're going inside the giant metal bowl.
I don't think we should be doing this. We don't have any idea where this thing goes.
It goes down.
You know what I mean.
I'm not going back to the boat. You can leave if you want to, but I'm staying.
God damn it, you take too many risks too easily.
And you don't fight hard enough for things that are important. Mac, this one time, will you just trust me? We're all we've got left.
We're all we've got left.
Fine. Okay. Okay.
Sure, why not? She said this one time, but he definitely trusted her when they found a whole flayed body, but it's fine, whatever. He doesn't ever trust her. This one time, let's just go in the giant metal ball to the bottom of the ocean, even though the reports have said there's something bad down there, and the whole place had to be shut down.
This thing just keeps on going.
Have we ever been this deep?
Deep.
Yeah, the Crozier was close.
Not by half. That was under an ice shelf.
Deep.
I love that job. It's good, clean salvage. In and out, no surprises. No bodies.
We are deep.
Yes. There are bodies. We've worked with bodies before. So far, there's been
So
nothing.
far.
Why?
I'm
Deep.
sorry, Mac, but you know I'm right. You know without this, we're at a dead end. We won't be able
Are
to.
we underwater?
Just for a little while, Mose.
I do not like water. In water you are powerless.
At least the bear gets it.
That bear is still freaky. I know it's cute with his dialogue and voice, but that thing is still freaky. What the hell is that? First of all, we've been going down for a really, really long time. At this point, we should pop up the other side of the Earth. Unless you believe in fat Earth, then we should just fall off. But this is crazy. Oh, now we know what MULE stands for. Okay, Mobile Underwater Laboratory Equipment. I was going to pretend the entire game that I knew exactly what it was talking about. Unless y'all said something, I wasn't going to say anything. So, MULE, now we know. Nobody's going to pretend to be dumb. We both didn't know. We should have took chances, asked each other. Chapter 2, by the way, all calm beneath I don't know who's calm. I'm not feeling very calm. Flayed guy, dead bodies, mass being regenerated by nanos or something. I don't know what she actually regenerated it with. I thought it was nanobites, but that could just be what's inside of her body. We're a team again. No.
Docking bay depressurized. No atmosphere present. Warning.
Well, glad it told us. We'd be dead in 90 seconds in there.
Not just us. If there's no life support, does that mean there's no survivors?
Charlie Mac, I do not need life or support.
Lucky you.
Yes. Moses, go for it. See if you can pressurize everything out there.
I'm sorry, I just also wanted to bring up the fact that, did they say that they'd be dead in 90 seconds if they were to walk out? I'm almost positive it'd be instantaneous, right? They are so far underwater with so much heavy pressure and there's no atmosphere at all to Wouldn't they just die? Wouldn't it just be just instant? I could be wrong. Anyway, we're gonna take it a stop for now right here at the beginning of chapter 2. Chapter 1 was a nice long introduction into this world that we're gonna, I think, have a great time. I'm really excited for this one because I, like I said, had no idea. This wasn't on my radar. I randomly went on my Steam and it was there and I was like, let's fucking check it out, and I'm really happy that we did. So early on, initial impressions are excited. I'd like to know what you're thinking, what's happening in here. You got any good guesses about where we're headed? Because right now I've got none. All I'm thinking is facehuggers, alien facehuggers. But I'm sure you got a better one because you've been paying closer and better attention than I have. Also, that is not a bear. Don't know what it is. It's not a bear. It's a man-bear-pig thing. All right, I was your host, GLW, and I look forward to seeing you in chapter 2, y'all. Deuces. Also, did I say thank y'all? Thank y'all to each and every one of you that's clicked subscribe, that's hit like, that's made your voices known. Get out of the bushes. If you're one of the ones that have been watching and have not done either of the 3 things that I just mentioned, stop being scary. I want to say hello and hi. Look at all the other names that we've put up and said hello to. Join them. Don't be afraid. We don't bite. Hard. All right, now deuces.